But with that said, it's time to load up the shotgun team, the good old Sun team. I might transition to an OU team of Series 5, which we have the Pokemon for. We have these guys ready to go. We spent a lot of time building them up, so we might as well use them. We might, theory craft and think about what works. Think about the Pokemon that we're struggling against currently, and counterplay that we can employ against it. So we have the tools. We have Pokemon that are still good. They're not great anymore, but they're still good, and they're better than the ones that we're currently using. As much as we do love the Sun team, and in its day, it was a world beater. It was, and I'm very proud of it still, despite the struggles that we were having recently. But again, that's to be expected. They're no longer the shotguns that they used to be. They're ballistic knives in the world of machine guns. So that's the way I like to think about it. So with that said, we're going to go online and take on some people and hopefully do better than we did yesterday. I would imagine that we do, because we did not do well at all yesterday. I think we were 1-5. Yeah, yeah. Did not do that well. We are 3-8 on the series so far. But we're going to try again. We're going to get in there and see what we can do. So we're back to rank 5. We didn't really lose that much despite the poor performance of the team, unfortunately. But yeah, so you know them, you love them. Here's the Sun team. They need no introduction. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm considering throwing on Wide Lens onto Venusaur to take off the Black Sludge. We really don't use Black Sludge that often. It doesn't help that much. So Wide Lens may actually make sense to help with the Sleep Powder accuracy, which we do need to hit, especially if we're leading off of Venusaur. There's a lot of worlds in which we do that. Venusaur with like 160 base speed isn't outspeed just about anything on our opponent's side. Even if they drop like except for the hyper aggressive, legendaries, things like Kartana or Regieleki, but we don't really fear Regieleki that much either. The only really crappy part is we're going to see a lot of, Regieleki we do kind of fear a little bit. Alright, so rank 5, same tier as us. Let's see what we can do because of the terrain, which we're still trying to get used to, right? So we see Galarian Ultras, we see Togekiss, Landorus. Landorus is something we need to play much better against. It is not something we've done exceedingly well against, but we will lead the Torkoal Charizard lead per the usual. I think. Oh no, we disconnected. We'll come back as we do this. We'll load up. So I think the counterplay here is definitely Gastrodon. Gastrodon is what we do have that could, soak a hit or two coming off of even a Scarfed Landorus, and definitely retaliate with some strong, super effective hits with the Ice Beam, of course, and boosted by the Expert Belt. So that's what we're going to go with, and we'll see how it goes. Togekiss, Landorus, it would be a scary lead for us to go up against, I'm not going to lie. Also, the Gastrodon just completely helps when we're facing down Rotom Wash. So Gastrodon does have a strong place on this team. It might be what we Dynamax, actually, so that is a possibility. But let's see. I think our opponent is taking their time. Okay, yep, there they go. They're ready to go. Let's see what happens, guys. First battle of the day. Let's get hyped. Speaking of hype, I ended up, getting a phone interview today, which was really cool. I'll be getting ready to go in person to the office of the place that I talked to for tomorrow. Wish your boy JT Corona some luck here. Yep, this is the standard Shotgun Blast with Charizard and switch to the Gastrodon lead. That is just what we do. I don't see the Gastrodon switching out. I don't see the Rotom Wash switching out is what I'm trying to say. So Gastrodon is going to come in, and we're going to throw out a G-Max Wildfire into the Snorlax. That is what we want to prevent from gaining momentum. Momentum is a big deal for Snorlax. If it's a Belly Drummer, a lot of things, we want to stop it from getting set up. That's what Snorlax does, it sets up. So let's see if we can't stop that in its tracks. There is no switch, so we'll see if we get some damage off here. See what kind of hurt we could put on to Snorlax. They do Dynamax, so I would imagine that this is probably the Snorlax. If it's Rotom Wash, that's even better because we're going to soak the Max Geyser. Yes! We got the unless it goes Electric Attack. Electric is a possibility, but we would imagine that it's probably going to do Max Geyser in the Sun to get rid of the Sun. But we're going to take this damage if that's the case. G-Max Wildfire does come out to the Snorlax. Let's see what kind of damage we're doing here. Good damage, very, very good damage coming out. Wildfire does come out. Max Geyser, yep, we took that read. We picked the read, and Gastrodon is boosted as a result. Ooh, Yawn comes out. Okay. Yawn does come out. Okay. Alright, it's okay that Charizard does go to sleep. We're going to do some massive, massive damage on this turn. So, you know, say La Vie, I guess. We are doing some spread option attacks. I wouldn't be super duper surprised if it does go for the double protect. In which case we do some damage regardless, but Charizard is going to take out the Snorlax right here. That's very good. Very, very good on that. Charizard getting 2 Wildfires off, it has done its job. Max Darkness coming out into Gastrodon. Gastrodon does soak it up very, very well. We're happy to see that. We kind of hope that this this Rotom Wash is not of the weakness policy variety. I kind of, sort of hope. Oh, I levitate. I'm so stupid. I knew that. Ah! Bad move on my part. Bad move on my part. It's obviously levitate. I know this. I played against so many a Rotom Wash. I can't believe I forgot it has levitate. Noob move. Charizard does go to sleep, so you know we are up in terms of the Pokemon count, but Charizard is about to lose its Dynamax very, very soon. Togekiss does come out. If we throw an Ice Beam into Togekiss, that should do some damage, and we'll throw out Wildfire even though it's not going to do anything because we are still asleep. Follow Me does make sense coming out of it. Follow Me does not come out. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to yawn the Gastrodon as well. Max Darkness does come out into Gastrodon again, probably. A crit. Lucky crit. Lucky crit. Oh, actually, no. He died because of the Spadef drop. Interesting. Dazzling Glam is not going to do a ton of damage. We do take it. Crit. Yeah. So it does crit. Alright. So I don't think that the Blast Burn is the worst thing in the world to happen, if that's what happens here. Max Darkness is kind of scary coming out of the Rotom Wash, I will say that for sure. Though it isn't boosted, so we should take the hit pretty well. Rindo Berry and Barberry Berries. What does Rindo Berry again do? Rindo Berry takes a super effective grass move, okay. Which is not what we're doing. Okay, both Dynamaxes do go away. Trick Room is going to be set up. And just for the heck of it, I'll throw out a Blast Burn into Togekiss. Just in case he does wake up, the one-turn sleep would be great. We have not lucked out in that kind of a way, so we are kind of overdue for just a one-turn sleep. Doesn't happen, unfortunately. The 50-50 does not happen. Again, if we have a 50-50, we're going to lose it. Thunderbolt does come out, though. So here's the scary part. So if he starts yawning on us, that's a bit of trouble. Dazzling Glam, okay, doesn't do that much damage. Trick Room is going to come out, so we're going to do some heavy damage with Dusclops coming, or Torkoal coming out very shortly. So yeah, we may be down on our damage proportions, but we're still going to drop some heavy bombs in a second with what we have left. We do have a nuke left, and here it is. Does Torkoal take out Togekiss here? I'm not sure, so we're going to Nightshade into Rotom Wash and hope that the Eruption takes out both. There's a possibility that it does. I'm not entirely sure if it does, but we're going to do some huge damage regardless. I hope I at least take out the Rotom Wash. I really kind of hope that we do. Dazzling Glam doesn't scare the living crap out of us. It doesn't. So we'll see what happens here. I don't know what he has in the back either. So, but we'll find out shortly, I am sure. They're both special attackers, so unfortunately for us, the burning isn't going to help us at all. But that's some big damage. Eruption comes out. Let's see if we get the double KO here. Rotom Wash goes down. Togekiss does not, which is okay. Okay, Dazzling Glam, again, is not the scariest thing in the world. We take it pretty well. It's not going to be very effective. Torkoal seals it, takes it very well. The Sun faded, though. That is unfortunate. It is much unfortunate, I will say. Who do they have in the back, though? We have Speed Control. Landorus, dang, is it gonna like... Alright, so we're gonna Will-O-Wisp with the Dusclops for sure. Alright, Will-O-Wisp going into Landorus, and then we're gonna throw out the Eruption for the double KO. Or not the double KO, for the KO on Togekiss at the least, unless it protects, which is always a possibility, but I think it might be choiced. It actually might be choiced. Is we're throwing out Dazzling Gleam as if it is, so we'll see if we make the right call here. Follow me, follow me. Unfortunately, that means that Dusclops is, I forgot, Torkoal is slower, so that's totally fine. That is fine. So Will-O-Wisp hopefully comes out into the, it does, it connects. So Landorus, what are you gonna do? Can you Earthquake us? Can you destroy us that way? I think we take this. We take it very well. Okay, very good, guys. Very good. So we found some good counterplay to Landorus, and it involves, you know, Gastrodon. Gastrodon is what kept the Landorus out the entire time so far. So yeah, one Nightshade and one Eruption, and that will take it out. Very good. And we are 1-0 on the day. Very good. We picked up the first win of the game. The first game is a win. That's awesome. Good way to start today. Very good way to start today. At Landorus, though. Definitely a bit scary. I will always say yes to vitamins. We are good with that. Dang, that was a big jump. Now, typically speaking, we're used to being the other way around. We're used to being 8-4. We're not used to being 4-8. But again, you know, we are a bit outgunned. All right, so we got someone in the ranked 5 tier, just like us. All right, Regieleki, Lapras, Metagross, Zapdos. Interesting choice of the Zapdos. Let me look at Galarian Zapdos to see what that thing is running. Pikalytics, please. Pikalytics. Zaps. What are you doing here? Galarian Zapdos. Good speed. Alright. So, Torkoal... Do we throw out Venusaur in this situation? I wonder if that's the right move. Dusclops and Gastrodon. Gastrodon will probably be our our Dynamax target at the end. That again, that Landorus always kind of scares us off. It does. It's a scary dude. He's a scary dude. So we kind of don't want to see him around very often. But yeah, let's see if we did what's good. See if we made the right choices here. Very good, very, very good. Metagross and Tapu Fini. Okay, not the worst start. We'll take that start, actually. We will take that start pretty happily. Misty Surge, so we cannot drop the... We will not be dropping any sort of... Alright, so we'll drop an Eruption here. And we'll throw a... Alright, let's see what we do here. Energy Ball comes out to Tapu Fini first. And does massive damage. I did not think that was, oh yeah, that's what I thought. I did not think that was going to be a one-hit kill, and it's only because it was a massive, massive crit that we got that. Zen Headbutt is going to hurt for sure. We take the trade though, but we might get a double KO off the bat. Crit for crit, isn't that funny? But we're going to get a full-powered Eruption off into this Metagross. That's cool with me, dude. Is that going to take it out? It takes it out. Look at that. Humongous, humongous damage on the first turn. We get the 2-for-1. We'll take that. Absolutely. Isn't that great? It is time for Dusclops. So Dusclops comes into the battlefield. Crit for crit for crit. Let's go, guys. That is nuts. Zapatos comes out. And Regieleki comes out as well. Okay. Overall, I'm not super threatened by what we're seeing here. Choice Specs and Choice Scarf. Okay. We can throw out an Eruption again. And we are going to throw out the Trick of Rooms. And I don't think they have a way of stopping that. So let's see if we can do some damage with that. We like having Gastrodon. The back Gastrodon is looking really good against both of these guys. We have super effective damage on both of them. So we come into this looking very, very good. And of course, Gastrodon, if it comes down to it, will be the Dynamaxed option going into this. Hopefully Will-O-Wisp is able to come out on the Zapdos, which is the high likelihood candidate of this Dynamaxing here. Yep, not a huge surprise there. No surprises at all. We were right in that assessment. Alright, let's see what kind of damage this guy is pulling off here. Electro Web. Not the scariest thing in the world. Speed falling is totally fine with us. Even if Torkoal gets knocked out. Dusclops, you take it. Dusclops takes it! The legend, the guide, the myth, the wonder, this everything. Spadef falls. That is fine. That is fine. Eruption comes out. Pop boom. And Trick Room also comes out. Fantastic. Alrighty, so now we have speed advantage. Throw out another Eruption. And we can also Will-O-Wisp into the Zapdos. And that's going to drop even more damage onto that Zapdos. And again, we do have Gastrodon as a Dynamaxed option going into this last turn, last wave if needed. If this burn hits, this is basically as good as over. Let's go Dusclops. So bulky. So bulky, so good. Will-O-Wisp does come out. Max Knuckle comes out. And Torkoal shrugs it off like it's no big deal. And this is probably over, maybe. So it's only electric terrain that does the whole sleep thing. Misty terrain is, oh, with status conditions. So yeah, so Misty terrain. Misty terrain is ridiculous. So yeah, it definitely takes away all, yeah, so +2. Nightshade. Respect it, fight to the very end. Alright, with that burn damage, we should win. Without even having the Dynamax. And put that together, that is going to be a GG on the game. Well done, team, well done. We're not going to even stall out for Dynamax, we're just going to get this over fast. And pa-boom, that will spell the end for Zapdos, very good. And we are 2-0 on the day. Not bad at all. Very, very, very good. BIOS. Bye. I do. 2-0 on the day, doing much, much better than yesterday. Back up to ranked 6. 10 battle points. Another rank 6 player. Okay. There we go. Now we have something more our speed. You know, a combination of Series 5 and 6 coming out in our opponent. Alright. Gashadon does get scared a lot by Rillaboom, not gonna lie here. But, can we afford not to use them? That's the worry here. Can we afford not to use them? With the likes of maybe Gyarados in the back. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully our fire types scare off the Rillaboom. We'll see though. That will be remaining to be seen. And yes. Among Us and Incineroar, we have seen this before. Intimidate doesn't affect us that much. We can see anything from Parting Shot to Drought comes out. So again, unless it has Focus Sash, unless it's sashed, we should be doing okay. Eruption coming out. It may not be the worst idea in the world for me to air. Well, yeah, no, it's gonna outspeed us. So I want to drop the fire. I do want to lay the fire down. So if Parting Shot comes out, that's okay. We kind of expect that to happen. We should still pick up the KO on the Among Us anyway. Typically, it's running the I think it's Oka Berry that takes off the air attack. You know, air. Yeah, flying type is what I should say. But yep, we're gonna drop some big damage with this Charizard right here. Charizard comes out. Fake out into to Torkoal, not a huge surprise there. G-Max Wildfire, hopefully this thing is not sashed. It's not sashed, Among Us does go down. We'll take that trade all day. Wildfire is set up, we are looking very good right now. Wildfire is set. Who's coming out next? Gyarados. Okay, that's not a huge surprise at all. We know what's probably going to happen. We'll just throw it out into the Gyarados and see what happens. Gyarados Dynamaxing is the obvious thing. Do they max Geyser, or did we call it right? Did we call it right? We might have called it right, let's see. Wildfire comes out into the Gyarados, does over half damage, looking good. A crit, oof, lucky crit on that one, not gonna lie. Max Geyser, yes, let's go Gastrodon, let's go! Let's do it. Parting shot, not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. Is this Rillaboom? It is Rillaboom. So we're still in Sun, so we're gonna take what Gyarados does throw at us. We're gonna outspeed. So that's looking very, very promising with that being the case. So let's switch out. So let's throw in... Dusclops is not a bad idea at this point in the game. Torkoal is probably even better. We'll do Dusclops first. And max Wildfire into the Rillaboom. Because I think we do take a hit from the Gyarados. We're going to read the Grassy Glide going into the Gastrodon. That is the obvious play there. Assault Vest and Weakness Policy. Okay. G-Max Wildfire. Oh, they don't! This is going to hurt then. It takes it out! Yes, Rillaboom, probably the biggest threat on the opposing team, does go down. Max Overgrowth. Okay, they switched it up, but we called that right. Ooh, this is gonna not do anything, guys. It doesn't do anything. Ah, this is so good. If Charizard makes it all the way through his turns, then we are in good position. Good switching, good play all the way around. This is why, it's the A-team. Like, we didn't use the A-team very, very often yesterday. If we have the A-team and we do it correctly, we win more times than not. That's just been the case solidly throughout time. So... that has just been the situation. Alright. And both Dynamaxes are almost up. So I'm going to throw out a Trick Room. And if I just... what do I even do? Do I like Air Slash? Or do I even like Protect in this case? What's this Air Slash? Get some damage in on the Incineroar. Gyarados, yep, they quit, they quit. That was well done, guys. Very, very well done. We are now 3-0 on the day? Like, we're rolling through this, guys. We're doing amazing. The A-team is rolling, guys. I do. Yeah, we're now 3-0 on the day. Another person in ranked 6 along with us. All right. So Among Us. Okay, we are seeing another possible Trick Room team as well. It doesn't scare us. Torkoal, Charizard, Dusclops, and Gastrodon are probably going to be the play. We know the counterplay to the Rhyperior. We've seen many Rhyperior in our day, and it's not the worst idea in the world for us to kind of counter into that doing this. So I'm gonna stick with the tried and true. Let's see, Slowbro. Let's learn about you a little bit, shall we? Slowking, I should say. All right, yeah, Poison Psychic, yeah, doesn't really threaten us too much. All right, let's do it. Let's keep the A-team going, guys. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And yeah, we see it's probably going to be their Trick Room setter is the Galarian Slowking, which doesn't bother us that much. You know, I don't think that Rhyperior is going to take a max overgrowth from us in the sun. I just don't think that's going to be the case. If it does, we're fucked. I'm not going to lie. If it does, we're absolutely fucked. But I think for right now, that is the right call. We do pick up the KO on Among Us on a lot of these Pokemon that we're seeing right here on the first shot. So they're running out of time. Let's see if they lock. Okay, they locked in just in the nick of time. They were thinking about it. So yeah, they have Trick Room, but you know, we have it as well. And I do believe that Torkoal is slower than Glastier, so they might end up doing our job for us. And sending Trick Room, we don't mind that at all. Porygon 2, yep, Porygon 2 is a good Trick Room setter, so that's going to probably go last. Alright. Drought comes up. I mean, even with the Dynamax, I do think that Charizard is going to take out the Rhyperior in one shot. So let's do a max overgrowth in that direction. And we will do the... Oh, no. We will Eruption across the board, and we will also do the max overgrowth into Rhyperior. We outspeed, we're going to do a shit ton of damage. Let's see if this works. And if they do Trick Room, you know, Torkoal is going to go quick. He's going to come out first. Alright, let's see if Max Overgrowth does it. I'm not sure, but I think it does. Max Overgrowth, he does not Dynamax. And it takes it out. Rhyperior is down on the first move. Big hit there for sure. Thunderbolt comes out, does good damage. We take it though. No paralysis, very good. Eruption does come out. A full powered Eruption comes out into Porygon 2. Pop boom. They don't Trick Room. Alright, so your ability is what? Curious Medicine. What does Curious Medicine do again? It stops the stat changes on your side of the field. Okay, so we could drop another Eruption, and we can do a Max Wildfire into the Porygon 2 and take that out. That is what we're going to do. Max Wildfire comes out and we'll pick up the KO on the Porygon 2. Very good. Awesome. Let's do it. Surf. Doesn't do a lot in the rain, I'll tell you that right now. Eruption comes out. It's still going to be very, very powerful. Good damage. Very, very, very good damage. Now, who do they have in the back? Is it Glastier? Oh, Glacier does come out. They might be fucked. We're going to do some damage here. Here it comes again. So we're going to drop another Eruption. And we're going to throw out another Wildfire into that one. And that should really, really do some things. They cancel. We are 4-0 on the day, guys. We are really turning things around. The A team, not just are we 4-0, but, you know, we did do one game with, you know, without Charizard. But with that said, we're just rolling through 4-0. We've almost made up, like, the complete, you know, destruction of this team that happened yesterday. You know, one more, we go 5-0 and we're back to 500. You know, like let's not count the chickens before they're hatched, but oh man, I do want to continue. We're rolling through today, and we're back in Great Balls here. Yes, 7-8, and it could very easily be winning from yesterday, but you know we're gonna let that go because we are having incredible fortune, and you know just we're doing well today. You know, I mean, actually, to say that we've had incredible fortune might actually be underplaying it. That we've just been playing correctly. Now, Pheromosa, what is Pheromosa? What does that do? All right, Pheromosa. Yeah, bug fighting, very fast. Very, very fast. Okay. Torkoal, Charizard, Dusclops, Gastrodon. If it's not broke, don't fix it, guys. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So let's keep this thing a-going. I mean, we've already won the day by a good margin. 4-1 would be amazing, but you know, 5-0. It's been a while. It's been a while. We are on the cusp of doing it. We're on the absolute cusp of doing it, guys. With the Sun team. I knew today was a good day, but dang. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's see what we got. Grimmsnarl and Incineroar, not a huge surprise there. Intimidate is not going to really do too much. Comes up. We can definitely see a light screen in our future. That is a high possibility. Start off with a Heat Wave, and we'll start off the shotgun blasting away on a Grimmsnarl. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We can do this. Not the worst lead in the world. We outspeed everything on the field with Charizard. Fake out. Not a big surprise there. Trick. Uh-oh. I did not see Trick coming. Eject button. Maximum Wildfire. Do we pick up the KO at least? We do pick up the KO. It's unfortunate the Trick button does come out and we are going to get switched out. So that is a little bit of a problem. Pheromosa, okay. So Pheromosa is going to outspeed us. It's going for the trick setup, so we're going to actually max guard on this turn. Because Pheromosa is going to go into us 9 times out of 10 to trick to pop the eject button. We blocked it, very good. Darkest Lariat. Torkoal takes it. It's a crit, unfortunately, but we are still going to drop some decent damage on this Pheromosa right now. Wait, Wildfire's gonna take it out. Focus Sash, it doesn't matter. Wildfire takes out Pheromosa. We were able to counter their play. That is awesome. And Glacier comes out. And we're still intact, guys. We're still intact. Eruption is going to come. We'll do Eruption again for the guaranteed hit. But we'll also throw out the G-Max Wildfire into Glacier. They don't quit. I admire it. They don't quit. We're still going to do some damage. Now, they probably have weakness policy. They probably do have weakness policy. But we're going to do some heavy damage in the sun. G-Max Wildfire into Glacier. Let's see how much damage we do. Oh my goodness, the Wildfire might actually take it out too. Darkest Lariat comes out into the Charizard. He gets switched out, which is okay. He did his job. Charizard did his job. Oh my gosh. How many times are we going to get the 3 attacks off with Charizard? The 3 turns off at least. Nope, not Torkoal. Let's see here. Dusclops. Salt Vest and Fijiberry, okay. Max Quake into Torkoal. Not a surprise there. Wildfire may take it out though. It takes it out. Glacier goes down. Oh, that's so big. What's the smart play here? Charizard first. Air Slash does connect. Darkest Lariat into our Charizard. Crit, that's fine. Nightshade does come out, it's going to do the damage. And Gastrodon. My heart is going like 1,000 beats per second. We're right there. Darkest Lariat. Gastrodon does take it very well. Earth Power comes out. And with that, we are 5-0 on the day. We're 5-0 on the day. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That is so good. Are you guys not entertained? Are you guys not entertained? Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Feels good, man. Feels very good. Yeah, I'm sure it will, but look at that. 5-0 on the day. Oh man, that is so cool. We kicked ass today, guys. We kicked ass. The A team is there. It's there. It still does it. It still does it. I mean, we could work around Raichu a little bit. I think there are better options in that position than Raichu. But you keep these guys together and they do it. They just do it. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, guys. But yes.